throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you're going to get knocked out. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. That counter punch caught him clean. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who... Here we go, it's round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he fails to score with that left hook. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Just misses with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut can't get through. Nice slip to avoid the jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? He misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beautiful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. There's the bell to start round three. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counterpunch. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Here we go to the fourth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch. That uppercut just missed. That counter shot lands. Lucky that hook didn't score. A perfect counter lands. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You missed with that jab. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that. Let's start the sixth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice counter punch. Good counter punching. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that straight left. And he scores with the counter. And that left hook doesn't find its target. There's a counter shot. Insane action. And he scores with the counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you. Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Land the jab there. They block the left there. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Missing with the left hook. Nice counter. And he parries that right jab away. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
this is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
There's a counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good defense blocking the right jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses right uppercut. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Charlie the Eagle Edwards, 5'6", 66.1-inch reach. And here comes the man with the lightning hands. It's Kid Galahad. He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach.
There is no joke about this.
Charlie the Eagle Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom.
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seasons. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision?
forth they go.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. He misses with that jab. Is off the charts. How about that time counter shot? Nobody home with that hook. And the Eagle finally goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Talk about Edwards in that last round. It's not over. And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot lands. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that. Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The courage on display here is incredible. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Edwards might go down here. How did they survive that?
been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What will you do? What will you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Incredible work rate. Galahad is rocked. I thought we were going to... Did you see that? Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round.
I like that. I'm happy.
Here's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. And they are giving us action. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Was thrown with some bad intentions. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edwards. Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Looking to land the hook. They exchange punches. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Straight right just misses. That hook was off target. The straight right just misses. Galahad is rocked. Don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Charlie Edwards is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Edwards in that last round. Here we go. It's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the left hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Galahad is rocked. And down goes Galahad. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the...
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he misses with that jab. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. He's been... And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Galahad is rocked. That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Stamina is off the charts. Out of the way, that right hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Let's talk about Edwards in that last. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And he scores with the counter. That jab doesn't score. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight, and they come down to that.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right. Slept. Good work.
And there's the bell for round 10. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Galahad is rocked. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught up...
And down goes Galahad. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it.
1, 2,
they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Where this next round is going. And there's the bell for round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
His stamina is off the charts. The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counterpunch. The only fear you have with this fighter is the fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Hold it right there. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. Who thought we would have made it to 12? How much is left in their tank after last round?
What were they doing that round?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Galahad is rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skillful.
And down goes Galahad. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.